It's your girl Planet Ty on deck. I hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, and or evening whenever you guys are seeing this. So check it out. I am out and about. I'm getting out for today. I'm about to go check out some stuff for some birthday stuff. You guys, for summertime for me, and I've said this in other vlogs, it is like birthday season. My baby girl Penelope, my baby girl Simba, my baby girl Jay, they are all back to back. So I have a great idea. So these birds tearing up. Let's see if you can see them. I don't know if y'all can see them on the pole, they're cutting up. Anyways, their birthdays are back to back. And I have a great idea for a gift that I'm about to go pursue right now. So it's gonna lead me to my first trip of the day to Walgreens. So if you guys wanna see the idea that I have, or that I'm putting together.
So I don't pick Bestie up. She's on deck. I hope this lighting is not too bad, you guys, because I am using a different mount right now for this vlog, and I hope it's not too bad. Anyways, Bestie, say hi to the people.
Sam, I am the superheroes in the building.
Bestie's in the building, and like I told you guys, the first stop on this trip is to Walgreens. Now, the idea that I have for these gifts, okay? I have one of those, and I'll show you guys a picture. I'll insert something. So what that is, it's a blanket, and the blanket you can put customized, personal portraits in the blanket. And I feel like I'm going more sentimental this time, I want to say, because I feel like especially with teenagers had this whole thing about, okay? So if you guys are not the proud guardians of a teenager, let me tell you guys how teenagers can act sometimes. Very ungrateful at times. Not all the time, but sometimes. So, it's like you could shell out so much money, but when the money's spent, and I want this, you get them all these things, and when it's all done, I'm not sure that they place so much value on that. But this way, there'll always be something to kind of hold on to as to, remember who you are, remember who we are together as a family unit type thing. That's the goal, and that's the intention. What say you, Bestie? More sentimental or not? Give me that bag.
Yeah, sentimental last, right? So if you get something that's material, and the thing that's funny about teenagers, you get them the thing that they really wanted the most, but if it's material, it's broken in the floor within a week. I don't care what nobody says. Within about a good week, maybe two, it's broken in the middle of the floor, or it's pushed to the side, or just something like that.
Or they could care less at some point, and you don't spend all your hard-earned Lucci.
Okay, that was $700.
Yeah, you spend your money.
But sentimental is something that stays on the heart.
It stays there, yes. That could even be considered. It could turn into a family heirloom, right?
It can. Yeah, absolutely. Something that you pass down.
Yeah, could turn into that. Anyways, one of the things that was on my mind, I was talking to Bestie now in IG land. For those of you guys who do not follow me on IG, boom, go follow your girl on IG. I should have something on the screen right now telling you follow me. Anyways, and follow Bestie on IG too. If you guys, what you can do is go through my friend list, see Sam I Am the Superhero, and press follow. That's the quickest way to follow her.
If you want to laugh at raunchy, tacky, sleazy type of jokes.
Okay,
and if you're not sensitive, then come follow me. If you are, don't follow me. Because
that
is tacky over there.
No, that's very true. I'm glad you said that, because some people can get very sensitive.
I know.
You guys, Bestie, her IG is really, it's funny as all get out. But a lot of people, if you're sensitive, it is raunchy, just like she said. So if you're sensitive, whatever else, just keep going. It's okay. But anyway, so while on IG, what did I find? So it was a guy, okay? And I'm going to tell you guys, I already told my IG people this, but anyways, it's a guy. He's walking down the street, and a woman comes up to him. She immediately puts her head on his chest. She hugs him. She puts her head on his chest, and she whispers in his ear, "Please play like you know me. There's 3 guys following me. They've been following me for a while. I'm so scared. Please help me." She whispers in his ear, and so the guy, he just apprehensive at initially. He kind of looks down at her like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. And so she asks, I think she puts her hand in his hand, squeezes his hand, and something, she says, "Please," right? So the guy, reluctantly, he starts walking with the woman, right? So as they walk these few blocks, the guy notices that the 3 gentlemen who were following the woman are now following behind the both of them. And the woman he looks down at her, you know, as to see any sign of anything, and the woman is visibly terrified, okay? And she says, please, I need to get home. I have a son. Just please help me. So the guy, he just continues to walk. Now, whatever fear or apprehension or whatever suspicion he had, he kind of swallowed that at that point, and he just kind of like went with it and just decided to go with it, you know. Anyway, so a few blocks later, you know, the woman makes it home. She makes it home safely. Now, when she makes it home safely, you know, she goes into it, she thanks the guy, whatever else, she goes into his house. And then he posts about, you know, his ordeal. I guess he's so shocked and taken aback by what he just experienced. He posted about it on, you know, on IG and probably other social media platforms. The place I saw it was IG, so I'm going to say IG. But anyway, so he posted about his experience. Now, random, very, you know, random story, but you guys, light up the comments and let us know, one, have you guys heard about this one? And two, what do you think you would do in a situation like this? Now, I know we never know for a fact, because when fear and anxiety and stress and all that other stuff starts, you know, playing a role, we really never know what we'll do. Because yeah, I could think 10 million things for Sunday, and then I'm in the situation and none of it happens, okay?
Yeah.
So that's why I said, what do you think you would do? You see what I'm saying,
Yeah,
Bestie? Because we don't know what we do. I have no clue.
I know that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say to the guy, I salute you on IG, and I salute you again here on YouTube. And I just think that you are a stand-up guy, because regardless of what kind of fears you could have experienced, and regardless of what kind of apprehension you had, regardless of all the different things that could have been going on in your life, what if you end up, you know, a victim of a crime as well? You push that aside. You push that aside to help somebody else in need, and I just really applaud you. You know. It had to be a tough decision, because, you know what, I think of him as like, you know, as a guy, it was a great thing that he did to save that woman. But I also think, well, I have a son. You know, what would I have wanted my son to do? What I would have wanted him to put his stuff to the side, take the chance, or would I have wanted him to say, I'm going to call for you, help and get out of there? I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But when I think about other people helping people, I think about, who am I in that person's life now that they're the helper? You know, what would I feel if something happened to them? You know what I mean? Based on them getting someone else's situation.
You know,
and it's very admirable.
It's
really
very admirable. I think he's of the same superhero origins.
Oh, okay.
No, I think he is.
Okay, all right.
But no, on another note, what I was going to say is, you know, anytime that I found myself intervening in somebody's business that didn't have anything to do with me, and I tried to, you know, stop the situation or help the situation, it's always been two things that has been going for me that made me do that. For one, it's impulse. I just a reaction because I fucking hate bullies. And also too, I don't like to see, I think of it like this. What if that were my child in that situation?
Yeah,
I think like that. I really think like that. And I think a lot of people don't. And then another thing it is for me a lot of times is intuitive. Sometimes I'll get a nudge that I can help somebody. Like maybe if I use my voice to speak up, maybe if I intervene, I can turn this situation around.
Right.
So it's impulse and intuitive have been the things that made me intervene, the times that I've intervened in different situations with people.
Right. And that's a good point, because Bestie, everybody don't listen to their intuition.
Yeah.
Some people intuition, you know, they could be telling me, it's okay, you're fine, but then fear steps in, and fear get the get out of there. So anyways, you guys, this is the blanket, okay? And I think it's a blanket and a pillowcase that you can insert pictures into. So I'm gonna take this into Walgreens so I can go through my roster of pictures that I have on my phone and have them printed out so that we can put them in this blanket. If I'm thinking about this right. Now, if I'm not thinking about this right and that's not the way they do it, then I'll be taking another step to do something else. But this is, feel how plush this is, Bestie.
Ooh.
Don't it feel nice and plush?
Yeah.
So this blanket is actually, let me see. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it, but it's plush, you guys. Like, it has like a really soft to the touch. And I ordered this, you guys, for the people wondering, where did you get this from? I ordered this off Amazon. Okay. It's plush. It's thin, but it's plush.
Show them this part.
And this right here, this is the pattern where you can put pictures in. It's actually a pillowcase. So you can put a bunch of pillows, you know, pictures. A bunch of pictures in here. Family sentimental pictures. And I just got to figure out I don't know if I'm seeing it. Do I hand them this and have them, is it a custom order? I'm not really sure how to get point A to point B, but let me go in here and ask them. Let me stop running my mouth. You guys light up the comments and let me know what did you guys think about the IG story we just talked about, and then I'll BRB.
All right, guys, so I am in Walgreens on this clip right here, or in this clip right here, and I was thinking about this whole thing wrong. The gift idea was still great. It just didn't turn out the way I expected. So I went and I talked to their Photoshop, and they let me know that in order to make my idea come to life, I couldn't use what I had purchased from Amazon. I actually had to scroll through the options of their online purchases that you can make, and then I would, then I go ahead and put in my media, meaning the photos from my phone or tablet, and choose the ones that I want, and then they would actually have to send, it goes through a third party in order for your creation to come to life. So basically the lady, she just explained all that there. I've already did, the photos that I wanted, and I got my receipt, and she's just explaining to me the turnaround time. Well, apparently the turnaround time to get your merchandise back is a couple of weeks. So I'm just doing a quick voiceover because of course when they play music, I don't got time. So anyways, yes, she just let me know it's going to take a couple. All right, guys, I am out of Walgreens. I'm headed back to the car. I'm actually getting ready to go pick up Simba and take her to work. Now, this process did not go the way that I expected. I thought I was going to be able to bring in the purchased blanket that I got from Amazon and they would be able to put the photos on it. Okay, that's not how it works. So, excuse me. With Walgreens, I'm actually going to have to, I had to order their fleece and show the pictures that I wanted on it, and then they're going to put it on themselves. And so like the least expensive one for the blanket that I wanted was about $100, which isn't bad. Fleece is not that big, but now I need to find a creative DIY project to do with this other fleece and the pillowcase. So I'll figure something out with that. But just in case anybody was thinking, oh, that's a wonderful idea, let me do that too. Let me stop you. Let me stop you before you get started because I just learned a lesson. Anyways, let me go ahead and grab Simba. I got a receipt. And I asked the lady, how long do you think it's going to take for this to get ready? She said it should be ready in a couple of weeks. And I'm thinking, great, it's kind of after the time that I wanted it to be ready, but it is what it is. So anyways, so she just gave me a little receipt and told me, to basically call before you come, because due to the pandemic, it can be extended times to get things ready. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's what I'm going to do. So one of the gifts that I have coming will likely be delayed, but still, it's still gonna be a grand thing. Yeah. Anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and I told you guys I changed my setup, so let me get this back set up and I'll BRB. So my whole camera just cut off. I guess it was meant for me to say it twice. Gang, you need to sponsor me. This smells good, and I love it, and I'm gonna get it. And I got the Game fabric softener. Wait a minute, but there's something else that I'm missing. And also, I love the way that the Snuggle, which one is it? Not super, the Snuggle dry wipes smell. Not necessarily that brand though. Oh, no. And then also the Gain scented, the Gain scent, whatever, what do you call them? To throw in the dryer as your clothes dry. Oh my God, I love that smell so much. Makes your clothes smell nice and refreshed. Anyways, I guess I'll come back, guys, once I go ahead and pay for this stuff. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, I felt like I was missing something because also I'd like to get the Gain. All right, you guys, I am all finished in here. Really didn't take that long. I got the 3 things that I used to wash. I got the Gain liquid soap, what do you call it? I was gonna say the shower gel. No. Oh my God, did that just lock up on me? Yes, it did. Why did this lock? You guys, for the life of me, explain to me. Look, you guys see Target directly behind me across the street, right? Not even across the street. I literally just walked this little short distance. Why did the shopping cart lock up on me? Like, how am I supposed to get to my vehicle with the stuff I just bought? This is so stupid. But it also has not happened before. But I look right here, And I see these other shopping carts right here. They're stopped as well. But I'm thinking, I didn't think nothing of them. I thought maybe they was broke. Or maybe they just all stopped right here, which is so dumb. Good thing I only have 3 things. These, this, and I love these. I love these. The drop-ins. These are awesome. Anyways, gang, you need to go ahead and sponsor your girl. You need to sponsor your girl because why not, really, right? Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get off here right quick because I need to go ahead and use both of my hands to carry this stuff back to the car. But anyways, I'll jump back on either when I get my stuff situated or at some point you guys will be graced with me again. Okay, y'all stay tuned. I messed up. I was supposed to put these in there and I pressed start without throwing these in there. Let me see if I can toss some of these in there. No, they ain't supposed to put them in there. Damn. You take them, yeah. Just give me some. You have to see. Thank you. I'm gonna have to put double this because I messed up big time. You guys, this is when you're moving too fast. I'm gonna start moving too fast because I messed up. There we go. Oh my God. I can't even squeeze that in there. Let me see. It's not busted in there? Oh, it is busted in there. Now I definitely gotta go wash my hands with all this soap. Anyways, I'm gonna go wash my hands with this soap so I know what you guys can see right here. Just put a soap station over there so I can wash my hands up and get this stuff off the floor that I have on it. Alright, I'll be happy. Alright guys, so I'm back. I got some lunch on deck. I'm with Bestie. Bestie is munching and crunching on her lunch.
Yes, I am.
Okay, this is what I got. Oh, you know, head for same. Anyways, this is what I got. It's Hong Kong style chow mein with black bean sauce and broccoli and shrimp. So I have this. That's what I'm about to munch and crunch on. And then I got a couple pieces of chicken. Now, one thing that I want to talk to you guys about really briefly, because this is like you have to be under a rock not to have heard this news. The Roe versus Wade, which is the law basically that says that women are not entitled to do with their bodies what they please in regards to when it comes to bearing children. So previously there was a law in place that said that women, you know, if for whatever reason that they needed to abort an unwanted pregnancy, that they were able to legally, you know, have control over what they can do with their own bodies. However, this law has recently been reversed. It's called Roe versus Wade. Okay, there has also, I was watching the news the other day and reading some articles, and anyways, there has also been a recent increase in men getting vasectomies. Okay, so I guess it kind of plays both ways, and I don't think the lawmakers who put it into place to overturn the law anticipated the other side of what it would do to the other people, you know. So the guys out there who are having children who they don't want, okay, all the same, and they're not trying to, or it's accidental, whatever the case may be, there's an increase. And what's interesting is the increase is within more so the young to middle-aged men who are actually getting vasectomies, you know, and it's just like very interesting, like wow. So anyways, if you guys have heard about this, light up the comments and let us know what are your thoughts on this. Please weigh in. I'm like I like, again, Bestie, what you think? Because I'm willing to bet they just didn't expect it to go this way when they overturned the law. Cheers, guys. I wonder how that sits with them to hear that it's actually two ways. It's not just the women whose bodies, you know, who have the right to do with their bodies whatever we please, seeing that we're the ones, the givers of life. But just that, guys are co-creators.
You know, since that happened,
they're co-creators and they said, hey, we're against this too. We're against this too. We'll go ahead and take action to our own hands and we'll just get a vasectomy. Well, what is that going to do? Now, you also have to go and you have to think about it for statistical purposes. Which group of men do you think are most getting these vasectomies? When we start dissecting it and pulling the onions back like layers, right? If we look at it by way of an insurance thing, right? Who has the most insurance to get these vasectomies? Who has the most money if they don't have insurance to get the vasectomies? Okay, because the picture starts to become a little clearer now. Who are the primary candidates who are actually getting the vasectomies? That broccoli smack on it.
I was gonna say, do you know recently, I forgot what state it's in, but since the Roe versus Wade passed, it was overturned, excuse me, there's a 10-year-old girl who's pregnant who they refuse to let get an abortion.
Yeah.
She's 10, you guys, a kid.
She got a Maryland, I think?
Kid. I forgot what state she's in. But my whole thing is this. You refuse to let her get an abortion, then you know what? You refuse to let her get an abortion, you get a DNA test. You find a motherfucker who raped her DNA.
That's
and
right.
You throw him in jail for life. You should do that anyway.
Well, I was just going to tell you, that should happen on anyway.
Some just don't sit right in my spirit about that.
But there's no way a 10-year-old should ever be pregnant, ever. Not unless she's the next Virgin Mary.
Right.
It's the only way a 10-year-old should ever be pregnant.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
totally agree.
No.
Other than that, no way.
Otherwise,
that is a baby.
And see, here's the whole thing. You know, this is it's just so disgusting. It can really make you sick to your stomach if you think about it. Under no circumstances is a woman allowed to, and I should not just say a woman, a female, because a 10-year-old girl is nowhere near a woman. She's a baby.
A kid. That's still a
she
kid.
She is
literally.
a baby. So, you know, but the baby can't make decisions for her body. But, you know, and then there was a lot of talk about people saying, well, you know, the parent or guardian of her should take her to different states because different states still allow, you know, legalized abortions.
They may prosecute her, though, because it's a known thing now. I mean, in her state.
In her state.
Yeah, and in her state, they already
so it won't happen in her state. Anyway, you guys light up the comments. Oh, man. My food falling. Let us know your thoughts on this. Oh, these noodles are smacking, you guys. And it's broccoli. And whatever Bestie, the rice that Bestie had, I'm assuming smacking too, because she done went in, y'all. Oh.
It is. It's,
Me and the pork getting our snack on right now.
It is. It's prawn fried rice.
She got prawn fried rice going in.
All the way in.
Anyways, I'm not going to hold you guys on this vlog too long because this vlog is probably long enough. Anyways, I'll probably pick it back up tomorrow sometimes and see what's going on. But you guys make sure to light up the comments and let us know your guys' thoughts. Hold on. If you guys are new here, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell everyone your girls out here story timing and car vlogging and telling you guys about stuff you guys have heard about, and I want your opinion on it, so please weigh in. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. Like I always say, there's always another story to be told. But for now,